Why?
Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the visiting sideline, there you see Packer head coach Matt LaFleur. These guys finally got in the win column last week following 2 straight losses to start the year. Across from him on the Bucs sideline, Todd Bowles. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
Coaches talk all the time about taking care of the football, and Jordan Love does exactly that. Had a career-low 6 interceptions last season. Now he's seeking consistency all the way through. He's nails down the stretch. How about coming out of the gate?
And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 30. Ago. 13 carries, 113 yards, and a score.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A gain of 4 yards. And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead. Yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? And finally, he's taken down at the 18. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 42 yards. To pass, here's Jordan Love. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the running game with Jacobs. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. To throw now. Here's Love. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up 4th down. They go with Jacobs. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Let's go, defense.
So here the Bucs backed up to start their initial drive. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018 from Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. Because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
They'll run. This is Bucky Irving. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. And you see the numbers for Irving in last week's ball game. 23 carries, 114 yards, and a score.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And into the end zone, it's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking that
I pressed the wrong button and knew it as soon as I let go.
The quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Buccaneers offense heading out. You see their offensive coordinator, Zach Robinson. His guys trail here in this first half. And now they'll focus on trying to get some points on this upcoming drive. They'll start on the ground with Irving. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, Mayfield escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Returning it is Moore. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out first and 10. Love now. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Following the interception, Mayfield out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
Yards on the pickup brings up second and 2 at the 15-yard line.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he's blocked down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
4 yards. And the first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Irving. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Parsons on the tackle.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the Packers' 11-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Flushed out right. This will be caught at about the 5. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Here's Mayfield. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's into second touchdown on the season. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
First down, Packers.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. And it's picked up. A big man. Get the oxygen tank ready. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery.
Look at the big man go.
Awful now to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score.
The scoop and score always. In football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
But this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Well, this defense is getting after it now. They get the sack on first down, and now the pressure's there again, and that forces a throwaway.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Off-play action. McCord will swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Nowadays, you have to be an all-around running back to stick in the NFL, and that's exactly what this guy is. He is such a weapon in the receiving game, and we saw it again there. He's got soft hands, and then we know how dangerous he is when the ball is in his.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Well, there's your first ROI, right? Return on investment of their first-round pick. His first NFL sack. I know they want him to be an impact player right out of the gate.
A lot of pressure to put on a young man, but I think you agree he has the ability to deliver on it.
And he just did. Probably the first of many sacks in a long career. And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier McKinney.
Jesus, he threw it right to the guy.
In great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Off the play fake. McCord. Looking deep downfield. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
A run. It's Watson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Let's go, defense.
They're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. As the home team's offense makes their way back out, we show you the defensive coordinator for the visiting team.
His guys trail here in this first half, so he and the rest of the staff will be looking for ways to keep this deficit right where it is. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. To throw, Mayfield.
Looking middle, and he's got Ibuka.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irving.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Second and 11 now. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Mayfield looks to throw. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd.
And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Throwing to start the drive. McCord. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. McCord. That's hauled in by Musgrave for the Packer touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Mayfield now from the 50. Flush to his right. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 54 yards away. He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hansen.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. This the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. And here is Davante Adams. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. It's a 48-yard touchdown. The Rams still trail, however, and that game's gone to half. From there, let's look in on the Titans and Ravens for him in this first half. The Ravens on top by 7. It's 17-10. Lastly, let's get a jump on who might be the Week 4 Player of the Week. It's our impact player, and it happens to be this man. And it's one of the new pieces in Pittsburgh, Michael Pittman Jr. He's going to haul it in middle of the field, and from there, it's a foot race, and they won't catch him. 69 yards for the touchdown catch. The Steelers win a wild one. Defense optional here. They go on to get the victory. With that, time to look at the rest of the action here in Week 4 as we wrap up the first month of the season.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Buccaneers offense heading out. You see their offensive coordinator, Zach Robinson. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at about the 32. He is as intense and as focused as you'll find in this business, and all eyes, including his, are on what is to come in this next possession. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Once again, it's Irvin. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
Didn't have a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a Bucca. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 25-yard line. Well, we we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Mayfield to throw it. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Xavier McKinney. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Throwing, Mayfield. Open man is Ibuka. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. Mayfield now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. He finds his man, complete. It's Sharp. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. Kenneth Gainwell, his first touchdown of the year. And the Buccaneers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
21. Packers 14. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packers offense and running back Josh Jacobs set to take over once more. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Play action this time with Love. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Green Bay.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Love. That's taken in by Golden. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Throwing. Love. He finds his man. Complete. It's Reed. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Bucs 29-yard line.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 57 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
1st down.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Packers are an extra point away from evening this one up. The extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 21.
21 apiece.
A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Buccaneers offense and Baker Mayfield set to take over once more. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. On 1st and 10, here's Irving. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there's a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Now Mayfield. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I can put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Mayfield now. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a give, Irving running right. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. It'll be a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll also be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Tampa. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. 2nd and 5. Mayfield. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 35.
And a first down. 1st and 10.
A run up the middle with Irving. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They go play action. Make sure right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Irving. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Packers' 12-yard line.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bucs answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. McLaughlin for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin now to kick this one away. Fighting his way through contact. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they have had problems getting the running game in gear as we look through some of their attempts from earlier. They have just not been able to match the physicality that this defense has shown. And their lack of success on the ground is a direct reflection of that. Love going to break the huddle and lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game. Or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Over the middle. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time looked well for a solid gain.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
Here's Mayfield. And he is caught. And he is going to have the Bucs 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Gain on the play. That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Irvin. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. A run with Irvin. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
After the made field goal, here's McLaughlin back out there to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here's Love and the Packers. Down by 10. A little under 2.5 to go. They're down to 1 timeout plus the 2-minute warning, so speed will certainly be of the essence. Down 2 scores late. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson.
Love's pass.
Now 2nd and 4.
Watson. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd
Now
and 4
Love.
at the 29-yard line.
He finds his man complete. That's Reed.
Love's pass.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. 1 timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. Love. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. Here comes 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the
Here's Love. And his throw here's incomplete.
Late game situation, things seem to be unraveling just a little bit. And that's when you start forcing the football, mainly out of necessity. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete, nearly picked off.
Love looking to throw it. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Of 9 yards. And the Packers
Now Love. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
That's to Golden. He's got it right side. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
A gain of 12.
Here's 1st and 10.
Green Bay.
Love. He'll complete this one to Watson. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Watson. A gain of 14. First down, Packers.
Love looking to throw. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Inside a minute to go. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Now Love. Oh, he still makes a catch, even though it was tapped by the linebacker. Here we go, 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Love. To the back of the end zone, but too high. Over everybody and incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drills. Line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Victory formation now for the Buccaneers. Down to a knee they go. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Bucs, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And
Oftentimes, we see teams move on from their starting running back after one contract, but not here. One team has agreed to a new deal to keep one of the best backs in the game right where he is.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Cowboy Nation, led by head coach Brian Schottenheimer. Here they are, your 2026 Dallas Cowboys.
On the Tampa sideline, head coach Todd Bowles. His guys have been perfect to this point, 4-0 to start the year. On the Cowboys side, head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
Another big season last year when he threw for over 4,500 yards for the third time in his career. He's a big-time performer, but right now, all he's thinking about is having much more success come playoff time.
And Dak going to start out going to the air. Left side to Lamb. Now he's free at the 35. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. 62 yards.
Cowboys, first down.
The first carry now. This is Williams. Escapes the defender. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2018 draft, the Oklahoma Sooner, Baker Mayfield.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
And you see the numbers for Irving in last week's ball game. 17 carries, 62 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. Throwing, Mayfield. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. Now a 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw it. A quick pass here to Godwin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Baker going to give it to Irving. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
Now Mayfield. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 26.
Gain of 12. 1st down, Buccaneers.
A shotgun handoff here to Irving. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Tampa Bay.
Bucky Irving, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So that drive 7 plays in length. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Gets around him. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Cowboys set to get back to work. There's a look at Clayton Adams, their offensive coordinator. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Again, it's Williams. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage.
And it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
You remember in preseason when we go to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. On the ground, it's Irving. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for them to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for them to escape the pocket and run.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Mayfield now. To the right side, catch made by Ibuka. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
They'll run. This is Irving. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Buccaneers are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. To throw, Mayfield. He's got room to roam, pushing his way through. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Irving. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. They'll try again. They'll fight for the end zone, but they will stop him again. Shy of the goal line. This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. Tucker. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
One word comes to mind to me after that last play, and that's alert. That defense took a chance guessing the snap count, and they were so right. Got great push up front, and that forces 4th and goal.
A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. And they'll try it now with Irving. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Bucky Irving with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bucs take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Cowboys 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin now to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
In motion goes the tight end. Now Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. So the completion good for 7 there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
All right, rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Quarterbacks can still get fooled from time to time. He clearly thought he had a throwing lane, but the defense shut it down and picked it off. I'm sure he's frustrated with himself, but I'm also sure he'll shake it off.
Following the interception, Mayfield. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. That goes for a gain of 31. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Cowboys' 15-yard line.
Mayfield looks to throw. Open man is Ibuka. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Rolling to his left. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, you throw an interception is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Looking to throw. Prescott. He finds Pickens over the middle. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got Ibuka. That's complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Mayfield to the left side. He gets this one to Ibuka. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 2nd down and 3. Here's Mayfield. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 33.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
From the gun, Mayfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Mayfield. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And in for the Buccaneers. Touchdown. Jalen McMillan from 8 yards out. And the Buccaneers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 21-7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. McLaughlin now to kick this one away. Oh, able to avoid him. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And the Cowboys going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2nd and a couple.
At the 30-yard line.
And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as they take this up to the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To throw is Prescott. And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. Yeah, he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. Prescott. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made it. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start the third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They'll drop the throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Up the middle they go. Irving. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete. Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards. And they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the fourth down.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
A little juke. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. And they'll send Pickens in motion right here. Prescott off play action. That is caught. There's Ryan Floyd. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. And this one quickly to Lamb. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. They'll get him to the ground at the 20, following a pickup of 4.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Now Prescott. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. That's Kalijah Cansey in to get him down. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. But down this big, we know that they need touchdowns instead of field goals, but now it's add insult to injury because they can't even get the 3, Charles, on the excellent block there by the special teams.
And it certainly felt to me like the special teams consider themselves an extension of the defense, which has played well for them. They have a nice cushion. They didn't want to allow any points, any opportunity to cut into their lead. A big-time play by those guys on that side of the ball.
Now he's able to break to 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Now Mayfield. And got his man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They go play action. Mayfield escaping the pressure right. There's a short one taken in by Otten. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw, Mayfield. Flushed out right. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Prescott now. This one swung out to Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 41.
Throwing, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Prescott now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's first and 10. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 7. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. It'll be a gain of 5, and now it's 3rd and 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now Prescott. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Prescott to throw it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And again, it's Prescott. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes. And he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. They'll start on the ground with Irving. Room here to run. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 81 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Irving. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Mayfield looks to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Mayfield down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
17 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
A run up the middle with Irving. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips and bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out. And we've got them now.
7 yards there and a first down.
First down.
Handoff running left, Irving. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Ibuka. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Now the extra point up. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back, Bucky Irving, getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
At the 24-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. Looking middle, and he's got Ibuka. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. On first down, it's Tucker. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 34-yard line. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he stopped immediately there. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't have any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On the handoff, this is Irving. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeout. We'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts.
And it's 3rd down.
Mayfield. Flush to his right. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Now the Bucs offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. One last shot now for Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for Tampa Bay, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Dallas, the loss will move them back to 3-2.
Oftentimes, we see teams move on from their starting running back after one contract, but not here. One team has agreed to a new deal to keep one of the best backs in the game right where he is.